Listen, other than the Champions League final between Manchester City and Chelsea, there is another match today, which is the final playoff match between Brentford and Swansea City, which is going to decide that out of these two teams, which team is going to get promoted in next season's Premier League. Let's talk about Swansea City first. They got relegated in 2017-18 season and they got promoted to Premier League in 2010 and 11 season under Brendan Rodgers. So Swansea City has a lot of experience that they have played in Premier League, right? Now let's talk about Brentford. Brentford last played in the top tier English football was back in 1946 and 47 season. Imagine they have never played in Premier League, like when the top tier football became Premier League, they have never played in that. So it gets very interesting. Brentford has been a very successful club if you talk about the kind of players they developed and sold off to the big clubs. Now if we talk about some of its players, the list would include Ollie Watkins, who went to Aston Villa, then Said Benrahma, who went to West Ham, then Neil Maupay, then Ezri Konsa, then James Tarkowski and Stuart Dallas of Leeds. Did you know that last year also Brentford was in finals and they had the match with Fulham, which they lost by 2-1, and Fulham got promoted and Brentford didn't. Brentford has lost all of their 7 finals in which they have been in. So this Brentford versus Swansea City match is something that we should be looking at. We should be watching this because it's going to be very interesting. Imagine if this Brentford side finally wins this final and comes to Premier League. Imagine the kind of history they would be creating today with their club, with Brentford. So this match gets even more interesting to watch. I'm already 5 minutes late, so I'll be watching it now and then we'll talk about halftime and full-time analysis. Okay, bye. Are you watching this match? I mean, is anybody watching this match? It is one of the most important games of Brentford and Swansea City, and also for the fans, because we will know which team is getting promoted to Premier League. And oh, what a first half. What a game it was, seriously. First thing first, the game is at Wembley. The game is being played at Wembley. And the last time that Brentford won at Wembley was back in 1942 for a London World Cup. Imagine in 1942 they won the last time at Wembley. And after that they have had so many finals and games, playoffs at Wembley, and they could not win it. So it is such a big thing, big moment for Brentford to win this game today. Let's talk about the match first. Brentford is all out with talent, energy, creativity. Ivan Toney, oh my god, what a great striker he is. Okay, he got the penalty at 9th or 10th minute of the game. Okay, and then he took this another shot at 21st minute and they were already 2-0 up. He took that shot and it hit the crossbar. But you know, you should see the accuracy of his shot that he took. Brentford got Ivan Toney just for £5 million. And the kind of quality he's bringing on the pitch, it is commendable. It is seriously commendable. Swansea City looks a little bit chaotic and not very confident on the ball and look a bit disturbed. I mean, nothing is linking up for them. Can you believe that in first 25 minutes, Swansea City did not even get a chance to be on the ball, you know? It was all Brentford. Okay, then later on, Swansea City was actually like a little bit better than what they were doing in the first 25 minutes of the game. And the best chance that they had to get a goal was in last 5 minutes. So Swansea City is having a lot of problems at the moment and Brentford is not making it easier for them. But let me tell you that there's a lot at stake still for Brentford, because the thing is, so many matches have been lost at Wembley when you are 2-0 up too. So nothing is lost for Swansea City at the moment, but imagine what Brentford is producing on the pitch. I think Swansea needs to press the ball a little more because Brentford is getting so many easy chances to, like, you know, think and pass easily because they're not pressing it very well. So yes, we are yet to see who's winning this match between Brentford and Swansea City. It'll be really interesting to see what happens in second half. If Swansea City has something in their arsenal for Brentford, we are yet to see that. But this is such an interesting match and high-paced match, and fans are there at Wembley. And what Brentford fans know are these facts that I just stated here, that it is so important for them to win this match. And let's see what happens in second half. And maybe I have a feeling that Brentford is doing it this time. They're breaking the records and they're getting into Premier League. I think that's going to happen. Let's see. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Brentford is in Premier League. They are being promoted in Premier League after 74 years. 74. That means a lot. Thomas Frank, the manager of Brentford, has done it. I mean, it means so much. The scenes at Wembley have been crazy. The fans are there. Oh my goodness, they've finally done it. It just feels so good, so exciting, and what a deserving win. What a deserving win for Brentford, and it would be really good to see Brentford play in Premier League next season. The kind of players that Brentford has are bloody good. I've been talking about Ivan Toney in the first half too. He has been very good. Then there is Matthias Jensen that we should, look forward to in next season's Premier League. Then Ethan Pinnock, what a brilliant defender for Brentford. He reads the game so well. He covers the ground so well. I mean, I'm telling you, this was a very good match for Brentford, and they totally deserve this. They totally deserve this. Scenes at Wembley have been crazy, and imagine, it's not like they have never been in finals. 7 times they have been in finals and playing at Wembley and losing it every single time. The most recent loss that they had at Wembley was last year against Fulham, that they could not get promoted, but they did it this year. Even when they lost 2 of their best players, one of them was Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa, and they finally did it. They did it again, and they have built a team with such good players. So congratulations to Brentford and Brentford fans. Very good match and totally deserve it. And I'm so sorry for Swansea City, even though they had been very good in second half, but it took time for them to adjust. The first 20-25 minutes of the game, that it took them to adjust, and they got 2 goals in that. Brentford got 2 goals in that. In second half, Swansea got this red card, which I feel was a little bit accidental and unlucky, but then it was a bad challenge and referee had no other choice but to send him off. So then, there was no chance for Swansea City to make a comeback. But to be honest, Swansea got very good chances to score. They got so many set pieces and corners, but they could not make the most of that. If they could have done that, there would have been a better fight for the promotion. But anyhow, Brentford has done it. So the 3 teams that are getting promoted to next season's Premier League are Norwich City, Watford and Brentford. Let's see what happens in next season's Premier League. So excited. That's it for today. Bye.